Hey everybody, this is Joan with Glasses, and I'm streaming Gabriel Knight, The Beast Within. So I'm enjoying this game, but I'm stuck at this part, and I think I'm gonna give myself another 10 minutes of stream time, and then we're gonna get a hint because most people are saying this is an impossible part. So what can I do about it? I also feel totally bedraggled. I had a great day. I was outside all day, did all this fun stuff, and now I feel like I got run over by a truck, and I probably look like I got run over by a truck, but it was a good day. It was a good day, guys. It's a good day. All right, so let's go in and see where we're at. Oh, this house. All right, let's go over what we got one more time. Evidence analysis of, can we put that, actually, can we put that in Grace's envelope? No. I thought about that right now. So we've got evidence analysis report. Okay, I want to put that down. The receipt, which was from Klingman's, the professor that I'm pretty dang sure is a werewolf, because he talks about wolves having like a psychic sense about the things they catch and whether or not they deserve it, and he's bringing in a weird vibe to the whole predator-prey thing that I think is just a little bit too much like a werewolf. So, you know, this is the splice tape we made. Splice. Where we got his little voice to say, "Show Gabriel Knight, the wolves." And then the guy totally bought it because he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. We wrote a letter to Grace, which we are not mailing off, and I don't understand why we aren't. This is the keys to our... It's either VW, Golf, or Jetta. Can't tell. Or possibly a Rabbit, which is called something else. I think it's called a Metro. I don't know. So confused. I'm not worrying about that. This is Ubergrau's letter, which is... What's Ubergrau's letter again? Yes, okay. I keep thinking Uber Grau's like another name for Grandpa, but that is not what that is. That's the law firm that we're going with. Look at that cool stamp. Yep.
It's from the Ritter family lawyers.
Ritter family lawyers, I don't need to know. I don't need to know. So we already read over that, that's what I don't need to know. We've got a knife, a dagger, we have not used yet. I've got a wallet, which we have not... Have we looked in this? I really want to
My wallet. It actually has money in it these days.
This wallet is the cheapest wallet in the world. Look at this wallet. This is like my middle school wallet. Like this is like a dollar store wallet. This is not a cool wallet. Get a new wallet. Alright, so barely started manuscript. Gabriel's notepad, which we also can't look at, which I wish we could.
My notebook.
Because I want to make memos in there. Or be able to combine clues to talk to people, but nope. Tape recorder. What else do we have? Nope. I don't know. We have a business card, and we have... Cheddarman says, at least the wallet doesn't have Ninja Turtles on it. Hi, Cheddarman! Or say, no fear. The only reason it doesn't do those things is because Gabriel was too cheap to get the embroidery. You know that's what happened. You know it. How you doing tonight, Cheddarman? No fear. Oh, I remember that. That was everywhere. Alright. We have the talisman. Hey, Lazy Panda! I'm doing good. I was out in the sun all day today. It was a great day. I did a bunch of stuff. And now I feel like I get hit by a truck because I'm just like, this is dark. I should be sleeping. It was just a fun day. And I look like it was a fun day. Alright, so here's what I kind of said. I don't know if you guys were here or not. It's fine. Basically, I'm at a really tough part, and I'm going to give myself like 15 minutes. And if I'm still stuck, I'm going to go for a hint. Hey, Jake. Gabriel with his velour coat and his dorky haircut definitely can't afford a fancy wallet. He should do more book signings in his spare time. Exactly. He should do more book signings. There's a bookstore right in town. Why wouldn't he do a book signing and like a little talk? Of course, he can't speak any German, but he could hire a translator. Gabriel would say he's like keeping it real, but we all know it's because he's cheap. Alright. So that's what we basically got. I don't think there's anything else around the... He is a writer. He has one successful... So he was in a tremendous amount of debt in the first game because he couldn't sell any of his books. He had this bookstore that wasn't selling any books. He had all these creditors that he couldn't pay. His last book about the voodoo murders, a fiction tale that basically he stole from his actual life. I don't know. It's, I guess, better than writing a non-fiction that's actually fiction. Sold well. So he's got a lot of money from that, but he used a lot of that, I think, to pay off the debts for the Ritter estate, which is his family's estate, which he inherited because his uncle tore his own heart out. His, not Gabriel Knight's, although Gabriel Knight is sort of heartless. Alright. So I feel like I just want to make sure there's nowhere else I think we can go in the... No, we can't go around the corner. Gabriel got bills to pay. Yes. Alright, I was hoping it's not going to let us go around to the back of the building, which I feel like is a mistake. This is where the murder supposedly happened, like, right over there. Murder. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Talking is not my forte right now. Sorry, I am awake. I just was out in the... You know, I've been out in the sun a lot in a day, and it just makes you so, like, just leave no energy left. He's also spending a lot of expensive European gas. Yeah, Lazy Panda, but he's not paying for it. The family he's staying with, that child was tragically killed by a possible werewolf, is paying for it. He's not thinking about that. So, I'm just going to go through where we can go here. We can't go here. This is the police station. We went here. We tried to talk to the police officer in charge. Hey, zombie man. Don't forget to hide stuff under the bed. We tried to talk to the police officer. He got really ticked at us. Well, the one guy got ticked at us. Who gave a pal and a confidant. Thank you for being a friend. Gabriel does owe that family a lot. I mean, they want him to solve their child's murder, but yeah, really. He's sleeping on their couch. So they won't let us go back because they basically kicked us out. This is the biology lab. They won't let us go back there because we got all the biology we need. This is the main part of town. Our lawyer's office is there, and this sketchy place that's supposed to be like a, it's supposed to be like a hunting lodge that the doctor from the zoo is a member of. But I can't get in there because I need to have my family papers, and my lawyer doesn't have my family papers yet. I have a feeling whatever we need to do is in here. This is the Huber farm where we're at, and then this is the zoo. So we've already done a ton at the zoo. There's no more to do because the professor's office is closed. But I will check there because we can still go there in the main part of town. And there's gotta be, I mean, there's just gotta be a way to do it. We just gotta, I don't know. Who was in here the other night and said just rub everything on everything else? I wish we could take like a picture of this and be like, this is our evidence. Look, it's lupus lupus. Alright. Can you record anything? No. So we can just look at the wolves. They don't like us.
I'd really like to get a closer look at one of those wolves.
We already did.
I'd really like to get a closer look at one of the...
We already did. We don't have anything to give the wolves either.
Klingman's office is locked.
Okay.
Klingman's office is locked.
So the only thing we can do... Knowing this game, Gabriel would walk into the doctor's office, empty office, sit down and turn on the cassette recorder anyway. Yeah, really. Well, the funny thing is the last puzzle I had to get a hint for, if I come back and the office was empty, I could have probably figured that out because the walkie-talkie's right on there. But they wouldn't let me. I had to splice the tape before he would leave the office, which is, I think, just a Sierra ploy to get you to call the hint line. Hello, Norman. Simon says, I'd really like to get a closer look at those wolves. We already did. Yeah, well, just because you didn't, even though the tape recorder said splice, I wouldn't have thought of doing that. I mean, maybe you can figure it out if you're a super genius, but I'm not. Thank you for being a friend. Morwen by like a millisecond. Is it gonna... I wonder if it's gonna trigger it again. Nope, yep. It's true. You're a pal and a confidant. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being friends, guys. Hey, the Grows! Who's this guy? This is a new guy. Who's this guy? Shoot! No! Shoot! Oh no! No! Guys, a new guy appeared. A new pedestrian we've never seen before. A new pedestrian we've never seen before appeared, and I hit the exit instead of following him like I wanted to. Yeah, this guy we see all the time. Exactly. Morwen says she beats Canadian all our timed workouts today. Okay, let him have this one. You guys are very competitive. I think it's part of the whole basis for why your relationship works. Lazy Panda said, new guy, shady new guy, Plaza Foot. Yeah, and I missed him. I wonder if I stand here long enough to feel like, what's the word, spot? Who is this fellow? That is very suspicious. It's a very suspicious fellow. How are you guys doing tonight? Oh, this guy is very suspicious.
Germans, always in a hurry.
We walk so much faster than them. This is patently untrue. Look at this. Who is this guy? Don't walk faster than him. We're gonna watch him. I basically gave myself 15 minutes in this next puzzle if I can't figure it out. There's a couple puzzles in here I've heard from other people that are basically Sierra's way of making you call the hint line, because they had a hint line that charged per minute. There's two people at the same time. What is happening? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Oh, don't turn around. Don't turn around. Okay, we can't talk to
They're
this guy.
busy.
So that guy's
busy.
nothing.
I'd give it a shot, but I don't speak the language.
I don't speak any languages. There are two people walking down the sidewalk in Germany. Well, the game doesn't show us anything.
I'd give it a shot, but I don't speak the language.
Just, for the love of Pete. What? Okay, guys, I swear I did not look this up before I played the game. I would tell you if I had. I'm always very honest about my hints. This is the
What
post...
should I mail?
What?
What should I mail?
What should I mail? Okay, well, I'm proud of myself. Post office. A post office that was not there before. Scravy said she did not beat me.
No point in mailing it back to myself.
No. That's not. Where's Grace? Grace to Gabriel. No, we want Gabriel to Grace. Gabriel to Grace. Hey, Ashen. Because this post office we were looking for it the whole first stream of this. As soon as I wrote the letter, I was like, where's the post office?
Better mail that letter to Gracie.
He's mailing his letter to Gracie. Aww. Fail used two ends. It's okay. I was raging. Now watch, we're gonna be able to go get our dumb family papers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I've clicked on this door so many times, guys. Warren says 7.5 to his 9.8. Lazy Panda, why does Gabriel look so shady when he's mailing a simple letter? Because everything he does is slightly like lecherous and possibly like subversive. He's just like, it's like, is there some sort of joke we're not getting, Gabriel, that only he gets? It's like, I'm mailing a letter to a lady. It's like, okay, this is weird. Cheddarman did a clip. You guys should probably check it out. It's probably me making a ridiculous face. I will probably look at it in just a second. I'm just gonna let Gabriel walk through here. Oh my gosh, we'll walk here. Because now probably they're gonna say our stuff's ready. Also, I'm gonna save it here. Oy. Still, I was angry about that mysterious appearing post office. It's like Harry Potter. It's like, what? There wasn't a post office there. Now there is. Oh boy. Ashen's saying great clip, so now I definitely have to watch it. If I had, I'm always very honest about my kids. This is the post. What? What should I mail? Thank you, Cheddarman. That face, you know. Now turn that rage close into a chat command alert. I need to. Oh, she was the Grows? Aw. You know, you really would have thought it would have been the other way around. The guy who played Gabriel was in softcore porn, but he was not. Thank you very much, Cheddarman. Alright, let's go in here and talk to our lawyer. Now he'll probably definitely have...
Tja, das vereinbaren Sie dann am besten mal mit meiner Sekretärin.
He's probably saying...
Gut. Ja.
I'm pretending to be on the phone so I don't have to talk to this guy. I guess I have to talk to this guy.
I have those papers you wanted.
Oh,
He has our
Right.
papers.
Yeah.
Our papers.
Well,
thanks a lot.
no problem. Is there anything else you need?
No, there's nothing on the menu. We're gonna say no. There's not anything else we can ask about, is there? Filing papers, evidence analysis, Klingon's receipt, Ubergrau's letter. I just want to make sure there's nothing else we can give him. Gabriel's wallet. Let's give him our wallet now. Alright, we're good.
Well, I guess I'd better get going.
Thanks
Well,
a lot. Let me
enjoy
put
your
those
stay.
on the ground and forget about them, says Jake. I'll just like burn these in front of you because I'm wasting your time. This guy looks so annoyed with us every time. Alright, can we talk to her yet? Because I would like to be able to. Nope, still can't talk to her about the German meats. Okay, let's walk. Go faster. That was a bit, yeah, just sitting there going. Gabriel has to think about things he says a long time. They kind of play up the slow southern man like he's, but I think it's more just because they tell you to leave. They're probably like, you have to leave time before you say the line and time after you say the line because we're recording this and we're going to put like, but they left like a little extra, whoever edited this left like too many spaces sometimes and he leaves this kind of like uncomfortable. Ashen says, it's hard for him to be a total perv all the time, but wise thinking. Alright, now let's go down to this, whatever this thing is. Where is it? It's right here. We're gonna join this hunting club, gosh darn it, and they're gonna like it. And also I'm gonna save it out here. Just in case we mess it up somehow. There we go. Let's go in, guys. I love how that even entrances are exits. Well, you are exiting the street to, into the house. It's got a very, like...
Hi.
You again? What is it now?
That is the endearing part of the game, Morwen. We're just making fun.
I tell you, I am a Ritter of Rittersburg.
And I tell you, I need proof.
Come on, come on. Let me get to my inventory, please, game. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, he hates us too.
Here you go.
Everybody hates Gabriel Knight in this game. Just about.
I see. Well, I must congratulate you. I had no idea. Your family owns Schloss Ritte in Rittersburg?
Why, yes. Yes, we do.
I'm sorry if I have been rude. For an American of your type, well, I bow to your lineage, Herr Knight.
Think nothing of it,
That's the look of a man who's
man.
lawyered up. Exactly, Jake.
When do we get
It's
started?
like, yes, I am.
It's Xavier, sir, and I'm afraid we don't. Having the proper papers is only the beginning.
Oh.
You must still be invited to join by a current member.
Wait a minute.
American.
You told me you
Your
wanted
type.
a family tree, and I got you one. I don't appreciate being strung along like some poor relation.
Might I interrupt? I couldn't help but overhear.
Oh no!
Sarah,
It's the battle of the
are you
90s
bullying our
hair.
guest?
Entschuldige Sie bitte die Unterbrechung, aber
Who
ich
has,
stehe darauf, mit
who
Ihnen
wore
zu
it better?
sprechen.
Who has
Ich
more
gehöre
hair
zur
gel?
Ritters Family von Rittersberg.
You are a member of the Ritter family? Of Rittersberg, Bavaria?
Yes. What used to be Bavaria, anyway?
Well, it will always be Bavaria to us. Might I see those papers?
Oh my gosh. Look at this hair. Dun dun dun.
I see. Well, you must tell me all about how you ended up in America, Herr Ritter.
He's not going
And
to be a
about your
super
hunting there.
villain or anything.
You are a hunter, are you not?
It's Knight now. Gabriel Knight. And yeah, I hunt. Absolutely.
Gabriel's?
Very
Then
good.
That's awesome.
Gabriel Knight. Gabriel, like the angel.
Ashen votes for new guy.
Join us. My name is von Glover. Baron Friedrich von Glover.
But Baron,
Herr Knight is right. We mustn't be so stuffy. I'm formally inviting him. Come. Meet
Come
my
into our
friends.
motor club. Well, then you hear him look
Chin up,
great.
Sarah. That's a
This
good
game
man.
does. It's kind of a It looks like that one Michael J. Fox movie that's underappreciated. The night. It's called The Nightmares or
Ich
something.
möchte das nicht hier mit Ihnen besprechen.
Ich bitte um Entschuldigung, ich habe wirklich keine Ahnung, warum.
Bromance.
Gentlemen, I'd like you to meet Herr Knight. Herr Knight is a hunting enthusiast from America. He'll
Oh,
be
boy.
joining us for a while as my
That's
guest.
the tables with the
Who'll
slob
give us a chance
sticks.
to
Frighteners.
stimulate our
Bimpunk.
language
Yes.
skills and perhaps
Hi, Bimpunk.
our brains as well, no?
Frighteners is
Introduce
underappreciated.
you.
That's a good
Herr
movie.
Knight, this is Baron von Zell.
Yes.
Herr Dr. Klingman.
Terminator got the link.
We've met.
I'll be darned. Small world, hey, Doc?
The distinguished gentleman at the bar is Herr von Eigner.
A pleasure, Herr
That's all the drunks
Next
looking
to
up at
him,
the huge beer steins.
Herr
Are like,
Hanneman.
Guten Abend.
English Herr Hanneman. We want to be hospitable. Herr Hanneman is a politician, and they always try to get away with things. We must be firm.
Don't forget about me.
And this is her prize.
eh.
I'm by far the best of the group.
Okay. Jeez. Okay.
Very interesting.
I'm kidding.
Good night.
This guy's definitely hitting on us hardcore.
Well, it's nice to meet all of you. Hopefully we'll be hunting together soon.
That sounds so physical. Right now, there are more relaxing activities, like drinking beer, right, Herman?
Good idea. Shall we? Pour Herr Knight some beer, Hanneman.
If the Jake
perhaps
says the
shake here for
handshake
wine
lasts
instead.
longer than 3 seconds, you
Beer
know.
is fine.
And he drinks beer too. It's wonderful.
I guess. Those other two guys are jealous because they wanted to have the best hair at the party, but no.
Tut mir leid, Sie zu unterbrechen, Herr Baron. Aber ich muss
I have the
leider gehen.
best hair here.
You may go if you wish, Gar.
I should leave too, Baron. I have work. Good night to you all.
For being a
I never thought I'd see the day
friend.
when two good Germans walk out on
Thank you for being a
two
friend,
full
Hippo.
bottles of Weizenbier.
Well, you have your vices, and I have mine. I'm afraid to say so, gentlemen, but I have an appointment in a few minutes. Baron, my Lord Master, good night to you. Good night.
Thank you for being a friend, Walter Old Games.
I am intrigued.
Oh my gosh. The intense looks they're giving each other. Thank you for being a streusel. Hey,
I
I'm
must
Rose.
apologize, Herr Knight. Apparently, this is not the best evening for a new arrival.
Oh.
You've been very kind. I'm kind of tuckered out myself, actually. Perhaps I could come by tomorrow.
Oh, please do.
It's pretty
We
clear that
normally meet
Gabriel
here
Knight got
in the
invited
evening.
based on his hair
You may
alone.
come here anytime you wish. I'll inform Xaver. Take my card. It has my home address. If you care to chat, come by.
Jeez, Gabriel's the belle of the
Thank you.
ball.
Good night. Gentlemen?
Gute Nacht, Herr Knight. Schlaf gut.
Schlaf gut, said in a sinister way. Sleep well.
Ja, Baron.
Yep, ein BH.
Ja.
Gentlemen,
Yep.
wie geht es?
Chapter 2! I'm so happy. How you doing today, Hippo? There was so much FMV action going on and weird innuendo. I'm so excited to read chapter 2, guys. We get to meet
told
Grace.
you I will if this doesn't work out. There's still a couple
So
of months
much
before they
90s.
close applications. No, I don't know that yet. Mom, will you please speak English? I'm not a sales clerk. I don't know what you should tell him. Just tell him that I'm going to be here a while longer. I'm not ready for that yet. I have to go, Mom. I have to go. I'll call you later.
Mom, please speak English. Seems a little rude. From rage to joy so quickly.
that's
Yes.
all right. I just love Blake Backlash, don't you?
He's something, all right.
Oh, he's so masculine and so handsome and, well, sexy. It just about took my breath away when he seduced that female sidekick of his. What is her name?
Fujitsu.
That's right,
Oh,
Fuji,
no.
he called her.
He
You
named her
have read the
Fujitsu?
book.
That'll
Oh,
be
boy.
$24.50.
She just melted, didn't she? Fuji, I mean. They just don't make men like that anymore.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
Is it true that the author owns this bookstore?
Yes, he's
That's
never
what they
here.
tell me.
Of course, he must be awfully busy. Say, is there a good time when I might
Oh,
stop
no.
by? You know, if I wanted to get a look at him?
I wouldn't if I were you. He's awfully shy. It's his face. There was an accident.
Oh.
A terrible accident.
Oh. Thank you.
And a friend. Thank you, Matt, for being a friend. Grace doesn't understand this audience. That lady's probably more intrigued. He needs my help.
Gracie,
How many
something's come
copies
up.
of this book does
I'm on a
this
new
lady
case.
need?
Too bad you're not here to help, but Gerda can handle any research I need. I
Confidant.
know I have a lot to
Thank you
decide,
for
but
being
that'll mean
a
book will have to wait.
friend. Thank you for being a friend,
Feeling
gentlemen.
this support.
Thank you for
Gerda.
being a friend.
I don't think so.
One Voyage to Travel. Oh, remember them from the last game. Callback. That makes me so happy. Oh, she's like, I'm going to Schloss Ritter, and I'm gonna say, I don't know if she's just like, yeah. Everyone's hair is just so big. This lady in the last game was sort of the slightly frumpy German maid, and now she's like somebody from 1990s LA Law.
I need to see Gabriel, please.
I'm sorry, Herr Knight's not here.
He's great.
You must be Grace. I think we spoke on the phone.
Uh-huh.
I hate
When
you.
is Gabriel due back?
I don't know. He's gone for some time. Maybe you would like to stay at the castle and wait for him?
I don't have much choice, do I?
Grace, no one asked you to fly out there. Jeez. I don't have much choice. I had to fly out. Like, no one asked you to fly out to the castle. I guess I have to stay in this castle like a princess. Jeez. Jake says this is turning to be one strange episode of Bavaria Vice.
Ich bin hier für die Kamina fertig machen.
What?
Yeah, it's okay. Fangen Sie ruhig an.
Oh, she speaks German. I forgot she speaks several different languages. She's mad because he renamed her, like, Fukuchino or something crazy, and then said he seduced her in his book, and he did not give her credit for all the research she did, I bet. Alright. Let me save this real quick before we have to. Alright, let's look in the closets. I had shoes like hers. They're like a blocky heel that I had to wear for work when I worked at the card store, and they're not comfortable.
Nice closet. Nice closet.
What? Okay. Is she in Gabriel's bed? She's in Gabriel's bedroom. Jeez Louise. There's no other rooms in the whole castle? Warren says it was Fujitsu, which is a Japanese company. Yeah. I would not be happy if I was her either.
Nice view of the Alps.
I'd be like, really?
Nice view of the Alps.
She should have gotten a credit for the research she did.
Kann ich Ihnen helfen?
Oh, nein, danke.
Need any help? No, thank you. Alright. So we can't help. Let's make sure there's not. So we can exit this way too. Let's go this way. Oh, that's the Forbidden Library. This is also how my hair looked in high school, except not as nice. Like, I wanted my hair to look like this, but it just did not.
Ritter ancestors, I assume. Ritter ancestors, I assume. Like the lion on the Ritter talisman.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. So, we can't get in there.
It's locked.
Okay. Alright, can we go? We can't look that way. Whoa! Soap opera vision. It's that blurry, like, fuzzy. Oh boy, we don't want to talk to her.
Ritter ancestors, I assume.
Again? Our confrontation with the maid. / personal assistant.
Yes?
Oh, look. Oh, what do we have in our inventory? I didn't even check. We don't have anything, apparently.
Where is Gabriel?
I don't know exactly.
Surely he said something when he left. You must have been here when his new case came up.
I was here.
What was it about? Was it around here?
All I know is that he was going somewhere near Munich. I honestly do not know where he is staying.
Liar. She knows everything about the case. She's not telling... She's trying to push Grace out. Hi, Devap. How you doing? Thanks, Chairman, for sharing that again. Yeah, Gracie's mad. Well, think, like, this is the old personal research assistant. This is the new personal research assistant. There's conflict there, guys. Who's really in charge? They're trying to big dog each other. It's not working out that well.
So, how do you like working with Gabriel?
It is fine.
Uh-huh. Do you get along with him okay?
He is the Ritter heir.
Yeah.
Gabriel mentioned in his letter that, well, normally I do research for him. It's more or less my field, and if there's anything he needs to get done, I'd be happy to take care of it.
He did ask me to check some things for him, but I couldn't let someone else do the work.
I understand, really. But if Gabriel knew that I was already here, that I was around, he'd want me to do it.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
If I do hear from him, I'll ask him what he would prefer. Until then, I must do the work he asks me to do.
Oh boy, this is gonna end in a slap fight. This is not good.
Gerda, there's a locked door in Gabriel's bedroom. Do you know where it goes?
Oh my gosh.
It goes to the Schattenjäger library.
That's where all the Schattenjäger records are kept?
Yes.
Why is the door locked?
Gabriel doesn't want the workmen in there.
Oh. Can I get the key?
No. The library is for Schattenjägers only.
Oh my gosh, it's so creepy when she's like, why were you in Gabriel's bedroom? Like, it's not like it's a one-room loft or something where everything's together. Have some self-respect, don't... Why is there a locked door in Gabriel's bedroom that I have searched thoroughly since I came here unannounced? Oh, this is bad. Is there anything... Nope, I can't look at my stuff.
Well, thanks.
Thank you for the follow! Hermaken Chi 87. Yeah! Thank you. Alright.
I can just imagine the cozy nights spent by the fire in this room.
Oh my gosh, she is not doing well.
I can just imagine the cozy nights spent by the fire in this room.
Yeah, I feel a little bit like... Grace, what did you want? You want to have written that book? You're mad that your contribution isn't being recognized? What's going on?
I thought Gabriel said this place was stripped. Guess Gerda's been busy shopping with the new Ritter fortune.
Wow. Okay, dude. She is freaking out. Hey, Jippo Max. This game looks great. It does look great. I love this game.
I thought Gabriel said this place was stripped. Guess Gerda's been busy shopping with the new Ritter fortune.
Oh my gosh. Jake says Grace must have flown here on Jealousy Airways. Servo says, I want to remember. Hi, Servo. Wait, is that the front door? I thought that was into the chapel. Oh gosh, she's getting her coat on now. She's the investigator. Her coat's much better than Gabriel's. She needs like a hat though. Oh gosh. Sorry, I didn't... Ritter Castle doesn't look that great, guys. It doesn't look good. Okay, so we can't...
I can just imagine the cozy nights spent by the fire in this room.
Oh, besides Myst, you haven't played PC games you've missed out? There are a lot of really good ones. I have a bunch on my completed games list, and they're good. There's a lot of good ones. There's bad ones, too, but there's a lot of good ones. Ashen says, if I get a cool coat, can I be an investigator? You have to have a hat, too, and possibly a magnifying glass. Oh, no, I didn't want to go... See, where's the chapel? In the last game, there was a chapel. They messed around a little bit with this set. Okay, what do you got here? This wistful music is making me depressed. Great scene of her getting her coat. I think it's to signal you as the player that you're the investigator now. Which is cool. Even though I haven't played this game before, I was aware that you got to play as Grace. I just didn't know when. This is cool. I don't know where she's gonna go. Oh, Phantasmagoria. I have never played that game, Servo. I have not watched the game being played. Because I do not
That must be Gabriel's car. I wonder where the keys are.
Oh, that's Gabriel's car? What? Wait, whoa. Gabriel has his own car. But he's too cheap to take it to Munich. So he uses that poor bereaved family's car instead? What? Let's ask her where the car keys are.
Gerda?
Oh my gosh.
Yes?
Thank you for the follow, Triple Max. Number one cat in America, Bob. For the most part. Gabriel is thrifty. Jake says Gabriel somehow transformed his Golf hatchback into a Jetta coupe. There you go.
Do you have the keys to the car outside?
That is Gabriel's car. He doesn't even let me drive it.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
Gosh, can we just call Gabriel? Like, for real.
Well, thanks.
All right.
They are not on good terms. This is what happens when you're in an office and you don't leave a clear command structure. Who's in charge? Who's not in charge? All right. Where would the keys to his stinking car be? Where?
Nice closet.
You don't have any... Oh, look, we've got a notebook. Can we look at it? Gabriel is the dog. We know that. Oh, it's a 1990s high school notebook. Look, you got all the tabs for your subjects. There's like, it's like a pinky color. Ashen says Gabriel creating command structure. That's quite imagination. Well, no, I just mean it's like, have you ever been in a work situation where there's a new, like, you don't know what happened, like your position changed and someone else got hired to do something similar and no one can figure out who's really the boss? It's a real who's the boss situation. That's true. We left the castle and there was only one person. Things get complicated when you leave your castle without any kind of,
nice
I guess,
view of the Alps.
I want to go over to the right, but I don't know if it can let me because in the last one was pixel art. There was like a basin over here and a dresser. And I really
like the lion on the Ritter talisman. Pretty comfortable, even if he
You're
slept
just teasing
in
me,
it.
giving Gabriel grief. It's fine. It's fine, Ashen.
Like the lion on the Ritter talisman.
Yeah, look in there. So where would he put his car keys when he wasn't home? I feel like there should be like a bowl in the foyer. Foyer, guys. I still love how blurred this all is. Like a soap opera vision blurred. Okay, well. She's like, I don't know you.
I thought Gabriel said this place was stripped. Guess Gerda's been busy shopping with the new Ritter fortune.
Okay, what can we...
I thought Gabriel...
Okay. There's gotta be something. I guess we'll go want to walk and see what happens, but, I was trying to... He's not very careful with his stuff, so I feel like they're, like, on a coffee table, in the kitchen, on the counter, next to his bed on the dresser, left somewhere random. Alright, let's try not to get eaten or anything. I mean, this place shouldn't be dangerous, but you never know. Oh, what the heck is this we're walking towards? What? It won't let me get in the car, Ashton. Wait, we're just like basically 2 steps away from town? That seems crazy. It's like, oh, you're in the mountain all alone. No, you're in town. Well, let's investigate then. Let's go. This has got to be it. This is the church. She walks so much faster than Gabriel. She's no nonsense. Who's this dude? He'll tell us what's going on.
Hello?
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. That's it. Okay, is there any... Hopefully there's no werewolf cults operating out of this place. What did you just put up? What did you just put up, Matt? Thanks, Matt. Thanks. Well, I guess if you don't want it on the internet, don't make a face. Okay, thank you. What is this situation? This is not looking good.
Saint Georg, patron saint of the Schattenjägers.
Oh, that's right.
Saint Georg, patron saint of the Schattenjägers.
Do you have Gabriel's car keys, dude?
It's no use. He doesn't speak English, and I can't communicate well enough in German.
Oh, this lady magically appeared.
I don't want to disturb her.
She wasn't there and then she was there. Okay, let's exit out of here. Where else can we go? Woo! Wait, how's that not exiting? Wait, we can only walk to the church? We can't... If we go this way, where does that take? Okay, that takes us to the other side. I'm like, there's no... Here we go. What's this place? I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out the geography here. Servos' gift downloaded. There you go. We're gonna walk into somebody's place and not explain why. We're like, oh, we're just gonna walk in.
It's locked.
Hey, Morton. How you? How are you? Of course it's locked. It's somebody's house. These are kind of cool looking doors, though.
Hallo, meine Damen. Kann ich Ihnen behilflich sein?
Hallo, wie geht es Ihnen?
Gut, danke. Und Ihnen?
Gut. Ich bin hier auf Urlaub und...
Let's try English, shall we?
Thank you, Gabe.
Yes.
Thank you.
I've been studying German at home, and I thought I knew a lot, but it's so different now that I'm actually here.
Books alone are
Ashton
poor
wants to have
language
to
teachers.
for
You'll
their
pick it
house.
up. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes. Who are you, Mr. Mysterious Half-Door? Sort of looks like Captain Kangaroo a little bit.
My name is Grace Nakamura. I'm
Thank
staying
you
at
for the
Schloss
follow,
Ritter,
Devap.
and you are...
You may call me Herr Habermas. Welcome to Rittersberg, Miss Nakamura.
It's nice to meet you, Herr Habermas.
Okay. There we go. 93 out of 679. We're doing good.
What can you tell me about Rittersberg?
It is a very old town. The walls around it were built in 1438, but the city is a few centuries older than that.
Have there always been Ritters in Rittersberg?
Yes.
If he invites
Martin
you, don't
Ritter
go in,
built the
Sister
castle
Bo.
in 1223, and the town grew up around it. I'm proud to say we still have Ritter blood here to this day.
Let's ask what this building is.
What is this building?
This is the Rathaus.
The town hall? Oh, thank you. Thanks for your time.
Certainly. Good day.
Wait, if it's the town hall, can I guess I can't get any more information out of you. Alright, so it's the town hall. Was ist das? It's the post! Look, they tell you what the post office is right away.
There's no one there.
Okay, so we don't need to write. Here, what's this over here? Oh yes! It's the oomp oomp music. Okay, who is this person?
I don't want to disturb him.
I'm totally creeped out by him. Where's the bar? Right here. Oh.
Guten Tag.
Grüß Gott.
I don't have anything else to say. What? And he's wearing lederhosen. I think mostly just children wearing.
I don't want to disturb him.
Well, I don't know who this is, but look, he looks terribly misshapen in this. Thank you for the follow, Zaytaha. Zaytaha. Zayeta. Zayetaha. Got it. Thank you for the follow. Alright, I can't. These are not people. This is maybe something. What is this?
I have no idea what that says. Looks old, though.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Let's back out one. Who's the person, though? Who is that person? Who is this androgynous person that may be a man or a woman?
Pretty damn cute. I wonder who he is.
Thank you, game. Thank you for giving me the correct pronoun. Well, let's ask the barman who he is. Let me guess. It's Gabriel Knight's great-great-grandpa.
Guten Tag.
Grüß Gott.
Ask about... Alright,
I don't want to disturb him.
but what, can we use the notebook on anybody? Can we, like, ask questions in the notebook? See, in the other game, the notebooks were actually useful. They're actually helpful. Oh, let's read the letter from... Oh, okay. We should have given this to Gerda. Good night, Ashen. Thank you for being here. Morton says, Q's not the first thing I thought when I saw the picture. So.
Gracie, something's come up. I'm on a new case. Too bad you're not here to help, but Gerda can handle any research I need. I'll call or write as soon as I can. In the meantime, go ahead and fix up the shop a little if you want. You know, flowers and stuff, but don't go overboard. I kind of like the old place as is. I know I have a lot to decide, but that and the new book are going to have to wait. I have a feeling this is important. Tell Gran I send my love. Gabriel.
Alright, so we should probably give this letter to Gerda, too, because you can probably tell her, like, look, I do his research. Surfo says, I wonder if they wear lederhosen in German Chinese restaurants. I want some kielbasa fried rice. Did you guys see that documentary about Chinese restaurants in, like, the United States and, like, why, and all over the world, actually, like, why they taste kind of like their local cuisine and the whole, like, history. It was really cool, like why the Chinese food we eat, like, you eat in any country other than China is probably, like, a whatever version of Chinese food that the people that started would think you would eat. So, like, that's why our, like, American Chinese food is, like, very, very, very sweet. And it's because they made it for our palates. It's really cool. It's, like, a really cool documentary about all kinds of stuff. Even about, like, how, what's the dish? Is it General Tso's chicken? That there's a dish that basically when our president went over to China, they said he ate. And so everyone wanted to eat it. And all these Chinese restaurants tried to recreate it, but they didn't know what it was. And they knew for first bot. The search for General Tso. Yes, Ashen. All you know is there's no death certificate. I don't know if I've never heard that before. I just thought, yes, the search for General Tso. Thank you, Ashen. Who is this person?
I wonder who he is.
Ask the bartender. Yeah, with glasses bot hype. Thanks. Yes, I have a bot. I have not done any of the options. Ashen, yay, I did the thing. Hey, you guys are just my, like, extended memory of things, I guess. I describe things and you name them. That's part of the whole shtick, I guess. You know that movie with that plot point that might be relevant to what I'm talking about? Scravy says, American Chinese food is not like Scottish Chinese food. Exactly. You can only get that kind of Chinese food in Scotland, Scravy. He's right here. Alright. Who are all these? Okay, there's nothing else I can look at in here, so make sure. That carpet is very blue. It's a very blue carpet. Alright, so what else is... We're doing there. We can go this way. Melon. Ooh, what is this? Is this gonna be something like Wolfsbane?
I wonder what kind of flowers these are.
You know, it's when you have
I wonder what kind of flowers these are.
You just have to ask someone. Thanks, Melon.
I wonder what kind of flowers these are. I wonder what kind of flowers these are.
Do you wonder what kind of flowers they are? I do too. I guess you'll have to ask a human. Go this way. She walked all the way to town. Now we just need to show Gerda this letter and say, see? See?
I'm not sure why she'd want to see that.
Surfa said those are poppies from the local opium den. I'm sure. Morton says, did you receive any help on setting up your first channel bot, Jen? I got suggestions of bots to use, but I did it by myself. So I'm using Phantom Bot, but who did you bribe? I didn't bribe him. There's only one command right now, Morton, which is notice, and that's because I set it up myself. If someone else set it up for me, they would have all kinds of cool stuff set up. I still have to, like, mess around with it. Because if you show her
I'm not sure why she'd want.
Never mind. Is he still in here? You know, like, write a letter to Gabriel herself and, like,
It's locked.
Desk or something.
Nice view of the Alps. Nice view of the Alps.
Can't look at, and, like, maybe he left him in the windowsill or also over here. Thank you, Morton. I can learn. She can be taught. Okay.
I can just imagine the cozy nights spent by the fire in this room.
That makes sense, like with this big comfy chair. But these are basically like high chairs in the corner, and she says
I can just imagine the cozy nights spent by the fire in this room.
Okay, Grumpy. Okay, so can we talk to her about anything?
Gerda?
Yes?
Do you still hate me? I hate you. Let's talk about Gabriel's research again.
I'm curious. I mean, I was just wondering, what was it Gabriel asked you to research?
Just some things.
Some things about...
Just some things.
He asked me to check the Schattenjäger library for any record of other cases about... any other cases like this one.
I scored a point. Gabriel Knight is very different from the first game. It's like day and night. I feel like they're similar in a lot of ways, though, too. Can we get... Like, there's a jacket there. Is that ours? I think that's our jacket. Look at all this stuff.
What are you working on?
Plans for the castle.
Oh, what are you having done?
Lights, phones, plumbing, all new. Should have been done many years ago, but there was no money. Also, things need to be fixed. The stones. The castle is very old. Everything needs work.
Is Gabriel planning to live here permanently then?
Why not?
Are they playing this up like this is a love story?
I thought he might, you know, sell it.
Sell it? He would not do that. The castle belongs to the Ritters.
Oh no.
You must know something about Gabriel's new case.
It is not my business to talk or not to talk about it.
Yes,
Gabriel
it
took
is.
the case for someone else.
Really? Who?
Oh, you
Werner
mean
Huber.
Grace?
He runs the Gasthof in town.
Yeah, she looks good. They all look good. They all could be soap opera stars. They could
Well,
be
thanks.
on Santa
All right.
Cruz or whatever. Alright, so they hate each other. She realizes Gabriel might live here forever and abandon her. I don't know, like, what's her deal here? I mean, I guess she went from being like a research assistant to a dangerous case to being just basically like a store clerk, so that's gotta suck. But I'm not really sure, like, what the game is trying to say. Like, is she in love with Gabriel? Is she just kind of ticked because she was his partner in crime? And now she just has to sit in New Orleans and sell books all day, which is not something she wants to do? I don't know. It's a very elaborate getting your coat on.
Gerda's being a real pig about those car keys.
Whoa! That's her job.
Gerda's being a real pig about those car keys.
That's her job. You don't want people giving away your car keys to strangers, you know? Everyone is in love with Gabriel. You don't want your like maid / assistant. Thank you for the follow. The Panami. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. He's the hero. Welcome to the stream. He is the hero, but he's a little bit of an anti-hero. Now let's see if this guy knows what the flowers are. Ooh, there's St. George's.
St. Georg Church.
What's just George? I mean, you can say Georg, but that's just George in German, right?
It's no use. He doesn't speak English, and
Okay, can we... Oh, we can go... Oh, we can go closer. Okay, good. What else can we do? What other mischief can we do? Let's sneak around the... Oh, we're in the crypt. Creepy.
Jürgen Ritter, 1403 to 1461.
Not my favorite.
These coffins are really old, and they're all Schottenjägers.
Mm-hmm.
Martin Ritter, 1190 to 1253.
Oh! Hi!
These coffins are really old, and they're all Schottenjägers. These coffins are really old, and they're all Schottenjägers.
Okay, game. I just want to make sure there's not anything.
These coffins are... These
Are these
coffins are
really
really
old? Okay, that was creepy. Oh, that was that one. There's Martin.
These coffins are really old.
I thought they're the actual bodies, but they're like sculptures of the bodies as like skeletons. What's this over here? Nope, still that. Okay, anything else we can click on? Click, 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 click. No. Okay. Maybe there'll be somebody new when we come out. Nope. Still don't know what's going on there.
I don't want to disturb her.
We must, okay, he's going to send us a letter, but it's not going to, the letter that he sent us should have had the return address of where he was at. That's the confusing part. She should know where he is at already. Sorry, excuse me. Did I mention I was in the sun all day? It was great. And now it's
I don't have anything to say right now.
You don't? Why not? Grace's wallet. Can we give him some money? I thought maybe... Her wallet looks the same. Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, I was gonna say...
My wallet.
Her wallet
I converted some cash to Mark's at the airport.
Okay, it looks much better than his. Who is
I
this?
don't want to disturb him.
Who is that guy? Come on.
Guten Tag. Sind Sie Werner Huber?
Yes. You are an American, huh?
Yes.
Guess I haven't quite got the accent down, huh? I'm a friend of Gabriel Knight. I'm staying at the castle.
Good.
Good, good. Gabriel has friends. Good. Let's ask about himself.
You're the proprietor of this Gasthof?
Yes.
It's very nice. Do you mainly serve food and drinks here?
Oh, we have guest rooms upstairs, too. Yeah.
Oh.
Does Rittersburg get a lot of tourists?
Some, not so many know about this place. It is perhaps better that way. Germans on holiday come here. Foreigners find their way here one way or another.
You should stay here instead of the castle. The Gross is the bartender is played by K.E. Cutter, who voiced Dockmaster Velsko in Grim Fandango. Very distinctive voice. I have not played Grim Fandango yet, but I have it. Alright, so let's do the ask about himself.
You speak English very well.
Yes.
How did you learn it?
Wolfgang taught some of us. He thought we should know.
Really? Why?
Is his grandson's...
Very good question, is
his
it
great
not?
nephew is American? Let's talk about Wolfgang.
I never
What a
got to
great
meet
name.
Gabriel's great uncle. What was he like?
Oh, he was a true Schattenjäger. Yeah, like in the old days. He knew things.
What kinds of things?
Things.
Things.
He had, how do you say it, the sight. He was a very good man to go to when you needed advice.
He could see things.
It must have been hard for the town when Wolfgang died.
Yeah, it was bad, yes.
Especially since he ripped his own
But
heart
not
out.
a surprise. Gerda knew. It was harder on her than the rest of us.
Really? Were she and Wolfgang close?
Oh, look at that look.
You said Wolfgang was a true Schattenjäger. I suppose Gabriel... I mean, he's probably not what you expected.
Oh, we shall see with that one. Yeah, one cannot know the quality of the iron until it has been in the fire. Eh? We shall see.
Tell me about Rittersberg.
It is a small town, private. We keep our business to ourselves.
You mean about the Schattenjägers?
Oh, the Schattenjägers, sure. The Schattenjägers are of this place.
Of course, he's telling her about it and everybody else about it too.
We believe in the old ways here.
That's why I'm telling you everything. If he believed in the old ways, he'd be very suspicious
we still
of her.
remember what the rest of the world has forgotten.
And that is?
That life is a battle between the light and the dark. Do you know this?
After the voodoo murders, I hope so. Why does she look like... I don't know. I was only involved... Come on, Grace.
I think I mentioned that I was a friend of Gabriel Knight.
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
Well, I came
She's
to help
not
him on
good
a
at this.
case. A Schattenjäger case.
That is good.
Well, we got our wires crossed and he'd already left by the time I got here. But Gerda mentioned that he was on a case for you.
No, not for me. For my cousin, Sepp.
Lots of cousins around here. Is Sepp in town?
No, he and his wife went north for a few weeks.
Thank you for being a friend, Shrimpy.
Oh. Well, perhaps you can help me then.
How do you mean?
This game is sort of Twin Peaksy. It's going good. Hey, Shrimpy! Raid! Hey, H! Hey, Soldar! Yay! There you go. How are you doing, Shrimpy? I'm making progress in this game, so I'm very happy. Lazy Panda. Grace working hard. She's done Gabriel. What's her motivation again? I can't tell if she wants to kiss him or kill him. And I think also she wants to be in on the action. She does not want to be a book checker outer for life, like a bookseller for life. I don't know. I'm not really sure the vibe I'm getting off of her. Oh, cool. This game is really fun. This game is really fun. You remember seeing this game in thrift stores, liquidation stores when you were a kid age? Aw. It's a good game. So far, it's really fun.
Gerda's not sure where Gabriel is exactly, but you know where I can find him, don't you?
It is not my business to tell people where to find a Schattenjäger. It is maybe not so safe, you see.
Yes, I do see, and I appreciate your caution, really. But we worked together on his last case, and believe me, you'd be doing him a favor.
We're investigating werewolves.
If he wants you to help him, he will have to contact you at the castle and tell you where he is himself.
Great.
I'm grumpy.
Do you know how long Gabriel will be gone?
She's sounding more and more like a stalker with every
If he
conversation.
is a good Schattenjäger, he will not come back until he has done what must be done.
Kill all the werewolves.
You can say. Maybe he will not come back at all.
What must be done?
Ooh, I'm not telling you.
Can you tell me what Gabriel's case is about?
Ooh, it's Lederhosen. Yeah, it is.
Not specifically,
At first
of
you
course,
think
but
they're
in general.
just suspenders.
On our
You're
last
like,
case,
nope,
we had to
it's the
deal
whole
with the
deal.
voodoo cult. I was just thinking if I just knew what he was up against, maybe I could do some research.
Well,
He left so quickly, I guess. He didn't have time to investigate here at all. And the Schattenjäger archives might have something pertinent in them, if I knew what to look for, that is.
yes, that is true. There is much to be learned from the Schattenjäger past.
Exactly. Gabriel is new at this, you know? And Wolfgang's not around to give him advice.
Oh, she's really pushing this.
All right, young lady. I will tell you what it is you need to look for.
Yes.
Yes?
Werewolf.
Werewolf?
Werewolves.
Werewolf.
Oh, what a great voice. Lots of overacting on her part, but still fun. I think this is funny to see.
Gabriel's new case involves werewolves?
Bum, bum, bum.
You don't believe in such things.
I don't know. It's a little outside.
If you truly want to be an aid to a Schattenjäger, you will have to believe in such things. Things that are outside. If you cannot,
If you cannot help. You'll end up dead.
All right, a werewolf. What do you know about them? Werewolves, that is.
some
They
things.
eat people?
This is not the first time that Rittersberg has seen the work of a werewolf, or even a werewolf itself.
Really?
Oh, no, not in my lifetime, you understand. But I was told of it when I was a boy. One was brought to town. It had killed many people. The Schattenjäger caught him. He was tried here.
When was this?
1700s, I think, somewhere around in there.
It was a nice bedtime story to tell a child.
Thanks.
Bitte.
He's like, maybe I shouldn't have told her all of the Schattenjäger's secret plans.
I don't want to disturb him.
Who is that dude? Who's that dude? Who's that dude? Yep, I want to see. I want someone to tell me, can I take like a sample?
I wonder what kind of flowers these are.
I don't have, can I look, nope. I can't use the magnifying glass in that. So I have Professor Barkley's card. Wait a minute. Wait, what's Professor's? Oh,
Bert Barkley knows more about history than I ever will, especially at this rate.
Oh, so this is like a card of somebody that she knows. Well, that she could call. Interesting. Morton, who's that dude, not girl? Chen, do you remember that song by Madonna? Who's that dude? No. I don't remember that. Now, let me get out of it. I don't know, I got in here. Let's get out of here. Okay. Sorry. Don't be sorry, Morton. I don't remember the song. I'm not super familiar with, like... I'm using Inkbot. I only have one command. Who's that girl? No, I can't. I vaguely remember it's probably like Subtly Seeking Suzanne, that Madonna movie, that I never saw the whole thing of, but I just saw flashes of parts of it when I was a kid. It seemed to be like on TV all the time. Do we have a telephone we could use? Like, where's the phones? Because I can call my friend in Yale and ask about werewolves. Maybe the workman's done with my room. Or Gabriel's room, actually.
He doesn't need my help.
Only Gabriel needs my help, but he won't let me help him. Ugh. Alright. We're not going to get this door open if he's here. It's a very catchy song from 1980. Oh, did you have hit clips or talk, girl boy? No, I know what hit clips are, but I didn't have those. Why, did you have them?
I can just imagine the cozy night spent
They were
by
like,
the fire
weren't
in
they like
this
little
room.
cartridges that would play like a tiny crappy little bit of a song? Like it wouldn't be the whole thing. It would just be like a tiny little bit. All right, she hates us. We're aware of this. I vaguely remember them. I remember like hearing about them, but.
Yes?
It's cool you had one, H. If you find them, I bet they're worth money, Age. If your parents didn't throw them away, I bet they're worth money.
Gabriel asked you to find other cases like this one? Well, that shouldn't be too tough. For you, I mean. So, what was this new case about again?
I cannot discuss the case with you. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. Why don't you go look around the area? I'm sure you could find something to do.
Gee, thanks. Well, thanks.
All right.
That was a weird cut together there. Stop with the sad music. You found it in the trash. Well, then you can't be mad if your parents put it back in the trash. They're like, look, we didn't even buy you this toy. You found it. Okay, what are we need to get these car keys.
Gerda's being a real pig about those car keys. Gerda's being a real pig.
Okay, let's not keep talking about Gerda being a pig. She's doing her job, man.
Schloss Ritter, birthplace of Gabriel's genetic code.
You had a 16 megabyte MP3 player too? That's so funny. Did you have, they used to have these ones that were like cubed, they're like an off-brand, but they had a lot of like memory in them. Can we go this way? What is there? We can't go this way, quite this way. Okay. Can we go this way? Nope, she's pixelating. Ah, we can't go that way. I want to, though. Okay, let's ask this guy about stuff. Oh, there's a trial. Okay, we can ask about the town hall about the trial. Da. Hello, man in the little house with the half door.
Hello again. Did you need something else?
Trial records.
Do you keep Old Town records here? Criminal trial records?
Yes, we have files going back to the 12th century.
Great. Werner Huber told me about a local trial that supposedly involved a werewolf. I'd like to learn more about it.
What was the date?
Hi, Hale.
Sometime in the 1700s?
I'm afraid
Hi,
I
Hale.
would need a more specific time frame. We have many, many files.
Yes, of course. Thanks for your time.
Certainly. Good day.
Hale says, amazing graphics. Looks almost photorealistic. Hey, this is like the first time Sierra spent money on like a production company. Well, not the first time, but like they had a movie budget for this. They didn't just grab normally they would just grab the like tech people and customer service people and like have them say some lines. Sure, man. We've had many, many werewolf trials. I wanted her to be, do you guys remember, you know Alton Brown? And he had that lady that would come on and talk about different, like, kitchen appliances and whether or not they were worth it. I felt like that was the same actress, but I was wrong. Hey, sparkly wallflower! Yeah, for the time, it's fun. Like, I like FMV. It's cheesy, but it's just fun. Especially with this one, it's like a kind of like old-fashioned horror game a little bit. Not like, you know, not totally scary.
Gerda's being a real pig about those car keys.
Okay, stop. Stop calling her a pig for doing her job. You're being unfair. Kind of not cool.
I don't have anything to say to her right now.
I don't have anything to say. Okay. We need to figure out when that trial is. We keep climbing up. This is her Stairmaster. She just climbs up and down the stairs all day. He's gone! He's gone. What's here? He's got tools. He's got tools! Take the tools! We're gonna break stuff open. Yes! Yes! Take more tools.
I don't think I need that. I don't think I need that.
Hey, Sparkly.
I don't think I need that.
What's that? Oh, could we use the screwdriver on, I guess? Okay, I don't know. I think we should be doing this. I'm not really sure what we should be doing with this, but you know. Something clicked. What? Okay, so something just clicked. Let me save this real quick. I haven't saved this game in a while. I've been sort of running around with Grace, but she's been super grumpy about everything. Now we're gonna open it and there's gonna be cool stuff inside. She looked this way when it clicked. What? It's a secret entrance! Yeah. I'm sorry, I love secret entrances. How can you not? By the way, Shrimpy and everyone else, if you haven't watched the latest... Yeah, the latest Twin Peaks, you should. It restored my faith in the series a little bit.
Someone's been using this passageway.
Dun dun dun. Okay, let's go this way and see what's in here. Oh no, that's the way we came for? Gabriel Narnia! This is actually a really cool wardrobe, except there's a terrifying...
Let me guess. Gerda's bedroom. What a surprise.
I thought it was the way we came with Gerda. We're in Gerda's bedroom, guys! Oh boy. Just because she's in love with Wolfgang doesn't mean she's like... He was pretty handsome. Oh my gosh. He's... She has a sign... Okay, like I have people I love too, but I'd never be like, can you sign this headshot for me, Wolfie, because I love you so much. This is crazy. I don't know what this says, but...
That must be Wolfgang. Something to remember him by, I guess.
Oh, that's sad.
That must be Wolf...
You can sign stuff. It's so good, though, Paradise. It's really good. It's fun. It is a really fun game. Okay, let's go. Can we go somewhere else in her? I want to look for the car keys. You know she's got them stashed someplace. What's the significance of the mirror? Should we grab that? I don't know if I can.
That must be Wolfgang.
Yes, that's Wolfgang. Put it down. It's weird how you can see her reflection in the mirror. They're like, look how realistic this is. But we can't look out any of the windows.
I can't go out that way. I don't want Gerda to know I'm in here.
Alright, so we don't want Gerda to know that we're in there. But I was hoping we would be able to... I guess we're not going to... I guess she's not a total monster. She's not going to search through all of Gerda's stuff. There's other places to go in here, too. Oh, crap. Oh, what's this? It's not a car key, but it is a key. Yes. Schattenjäger Library, here we come. Servo, wow, that's a face not even mother could love. That's pretty cute for an old guy. Retro Reef.
Gerda's clothes. Isn't she just as cute as a button?
Oh boy. We are not happy about this. Okay, so this is the way we came in. What can we go down here? What can we see down here? Thank you for being a friend, Earth Machine. Oversized novelty key. H says, Jen, from all the puzzle games you've played, which book on your bookshelf opens to the bathroom? None of them. I really do need like a little book that's like a safe or something. That would be awesome. Hey, Earth Machine! Thanks for the host. Alright, she doesn't know what she's doing. Now it looks like we've been cut from a scene in Beauty and the Beast. She's like, where's the beast? There's roses here, like just the way it is. It's very like...
How convenient. When the lord of the manor is slipping through the passageway to his amorous adventures, he can pick up a few flowers.
Oh my gosh, lady. She's a bitter Betty.
An emergency exit. I guess that makes sense if you're fighting the legions of darkness.
Okay, stop being so grumpy.
The castle looks huge from here. They've got more rooms left to restore than I thought.
Yeah, he's staying here, Hannah.
I think it'll be quicker to go back the way I came.
Okay, well, I don't know if there's anything here I'm supposed to look for. I guess not. Boom, boom. I love Tom's notes. Retrograde Tom's awesome. His notes are the best. Alright, so this is where we came in. Oh, we can't go this way. We're fine. This piano music's getting to me a little bit. It's like, where's the guy sitting down at the piano with a huge empty wine glass with tips in it?
It's locked.
Yeah, and guess what? We've got the key. I love how they... Hey, game! They told us it's the library key. Don't tell us it's the library key. We're not supposed to know until we try. We could try and see if it's the car key. You have been that guy, Cheddar Man? What a cool thing. Or was it awful? Was it awesome or was it awful? I didn't know you played the piano. All these skills you're not sharing, Cheddar Man. Alright, look at all these books. So many books.
Biographies. Looks like they're mostly about Germans.
Okay.
Biographies. Looks like they're mostly about Germans.
Dark says, for fun times, picture the face in the front cover of Gabriel Knight 2 as Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage always, you know, he can make crazy crazier. H says, sometimes you wish you could rock a 90s bob, but you're a white male. You can try.
Looks like they're mostly about Germans.
Both, Cheddar Man? I can imagine that. I'm sure it would be great and terrible.
Biographies. Looks like they're mostly about...
Yeah, but that's one shelf. Okay, here's the shelf. You're not a friar.
Books on the occult. Here we go. Vampires. Witchcraft.
Are they in English?
Ghosts. Asian spirits.
She's like, hey.
Lycanthropes.
Who's gonna translate it from the German for her? Lore and law. Ooh, there's a cool letter in here. Remember when they used to sell those sealing wax things all over the place all the time? Ooh, Gerda's mad.
Oh, hi.
How did you unlock the door?
How did you do this? Oh no. Gerda's gonna know you snooped through her room.
Oh, I see.
Oh, this is bad.
All right. Look, let's just drop all the pretense, okay? Obviously, I found the passageway.
Busted.
I know what's been going on in this little Alpinian love nest, and really, I couldn't care less. If you want to screw around with your employer, that's none of my business. But what I won't put up with is this assisting the Schottenjäger crap. I gave up school to work on this stuff because I thought it was important. I'm doing the research that Gabriel wanted, and so help me, I'm gonna be doing more than just research
know
this
Grace's
time around.
motivation is.
And I'm
This
gonna
is her
sit
motivation.
around and wait for him to call and give me permission. And if you don't like it, it's just too damn bad.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay, fine. You do the damn research.
Oh. Yeah, Grace is coming on so strong. She also just yelled at her after she looked through her stuff, you know. I don't know. I mean, Gabriel Knight is a soap opera. That's what makes it fun. Same thing with Twin Peaks. That's what makes it fun. Grace, why are you so mad? She's mad because she kept going up back to school because she thought she would get to be like a sidekick to like a superhero, and that's not what happened. Grace got what she wanted, but at what cost, says Jake. Just a tiny bit of overacting. It makes it fun. I'm a Foonie. Crisis averted with the power of intimidation. H says,
Journal of
and so
Victor
Japan
Ritter.
and Germany had an odd relationship after World War II. Shrimpy said, I was going to say, reminds me of Invitation to Love or whatever it's called. That cracks me up. Oh, Invitation to Love. So
I'm
great.
not sure what other case books would be relevant.
Well, I want to make sure we got everything.
I'm not sure what other case books would be relevant.
Okay, well, let's go. Can we sit down and write? Yes, let's write him a letter. And go mail it. Someone get her a glass of wine to throw in her face. I bet that would hurt your eyes so bad. Invitation to Love. Oh, what's this?
I suppose in the next Blake Backlash book, good old Fujitsu will be replaced by Hildegard.
Aww. Stop being so jealous. Grace is so jealous. Oh, those are all the bad manuscripts.
Hard at work, Knight?
Gosh. She's tough, though. I guess you can't fault her on that.
Who should I call?
Actually, I know exactly who you should call, because you have a card. Card for it.
I don't need to call Professor Barkley right now.
Oh, okay. Grace needs a timeout. She needs a big glass of wine. Bubble bath. She needs to calm down. Alright, I guess we could...
I'm not quite ready to write the big hero yet.
Oh, why are we not quite ready? Okay, we need to look at some of the stuff we've got, actually. Is what she's telling us. You thought it was so strange to have a score? It's cool, though, like, as you discover things. I'm just used to it. It's the way it is in Sierra games. Shrimpy said, I just realized this is a mature rated game. I should shield my eyes. I'm only 16. Dark. Hi, Dark. Dark says Gabriel must have already been bitten by a werewolf because she's already chewing the scenery. There you go. What are you going to do? This is her chance. Her chance to make it. That's not what happened, but she's hoping it is. Okay, let's look at lycanthropes, Charles Jennings, lore and law. We just skipped right to chapter 3, lycanthropy, the ways of the wolf.
Chapter 3. Lycanthropy, the ways of the wolf.
It's a good measure of where you are in the game sometimes, but mostly at the end of the game it just makes you realize what you didn't get. Lazy says Shrimpy confirmed to be a 16-year-old Canadian.
Chapter 3. Chapter 3.
Oh, we have to turn the page. Thanks, game. Oh, boy.
There are two categories of werewolf cases: false or lycanthropic disorder cases and genuine werewolf cases. Lycanthropic disorder. Lycanthropic disorder is a mental condition in which the subject, called a lycanthrope, believes that he or she is a werewolf. The subject does not actually change shape, but is nevertheless capable of being as dangerous as an actual werewolf. Most cases of supposed werewolfery are really the work of lycanthropic disorder victims. Man to beast. In real werewolves, a physical change to wolf form does occur. The change can be voluntary, at will, or can be forced by certain cycles of the moon and certain sounds, such as howling.
Ooh. Okay.
Werewolves and immortality.
Thank you for reading this
Werewolves
force
are
game.
immune from aging and from most physical diseases due to the constant regeneration of their physical tissue. They can therefore be virtually immortal. However, they
like
can be killed
vampires,
by
then.
any wound that destroys the heart or the brain, or
like a
any
zombie.
form of death that causes brain or heart damage,
Like a
such
zombie.
as hanging or other oxygen deprivation methods. The mind of a werewolf. Though primarily a true wolf while in wolf form, there is some proof that the werewolf retains enough knowledge to assist his killing. Recognition of victims, evasion of traps, and human cunning have all been seen on werewolf cases.
I love Shrimpy. I love the grumpy cat emote you use to chastise age. Dark says Chapter 1, Dogs and Wolves, what's the difference? Chapter 2, Creatures of the Night, brought to light. Alright.
Becoming a werewolf. There are several ways to become a werewolf. They include being given the power of shape-shifting through sorcery, being cursed
sorcery,
by
totally
someone whom you
legit.
have wronged in some way, called the Lyconia curse,
Okay, being
being
cursed by
bitten by a
someone.
werewolf, and being born to a werewolf.
Okay.
In each
Werewolf
case,
mom.
the blood of the subject becomes tainted or cursed. Damnation. A person who becomes a werewolf against his will, birth, curse, or bite, is not completely damned until he tastes of human
great.
blood.
So don't taste human blood.
Once he does, his soul is eternally damned and nothing may redeem him.
There, wolf case closed.
Even without tasting of human blood, however, as long as the taint lays upon the immortal soul, it cannot enter into heaven and will remain chained to the mortal plane upon death.
Oh, so the soul's just running around? Is that like a wolf soul? Is it trying to find other wolves? Like, what's going on?
Werewolf packs. Like real wolves, werewolves can live alone for many years, yet the instinct for a pack often leads them away from their secretive lifestyles
I'm a werewolf
into
and I find
revealing
this
their
offensive.
nature to a priest or close associate, or converting another to werewolfery for companionship. This is when the otherwise cagey werewolf opens himself to detection. Werewolf packs cause immense destruction. A pack consists of one werewolf who became a werewolf through sorcery,
okay.
birth, or curse. In other words, his is the original tainted blood. This werewolf is called the alpha
Twilight
werewolf.
explained, guys.
The remaining werewolves in the pack are called beta werewolves because they became werewolves through the bite of the alpha and carry the alpha's tainted blood.
Great. So if I'm a werepug, I turn adorable during a full moon. What's ginger snaps? What is that, Dark? Chairman says clear signs that someone's a werewolf. Lost and then found. Smell like they sound.
Alpha and beta werewolves. The relationship between alpha and beta werewolves is a complex one. Once a subject is bitten by a werewolf,
So
his
Mean
or
Girls
her
all
life
over
and
again,
death
huh?
are doomed to the werewolf curse. The victim does, however, have some hope. As long as they themselves do not taste of human blood, the curse
There is
is
no alpha
reversible.
male?
If the alpha werewolf is killed through some action of the beta's curse is broken. It is important to note that whether the beta
how
werewolf
we're
was
gonna
bitten
save
by the
people
alpha
from
werewolf
becoming a
himself
werewolf.
or by another beta, it is the alpha who must be destroyed, the source of the original tainted blood.
Just behead werewolves
It is
like
also an
Highlander?
interesting note
Exactly.
that since betas and alphas share the same common
Mr.
blood,
Cantot.
an alpha cannot physically harm a beta of his own bloodline by his own hand without inflicting the same injury upon himself. However, if a beta is harmed or killed by
is
another,
needlessly
it does
complicated
not
system
affect
here.
the alpha.
Ginger Snaps is the best werewolf movie ever, Dark? I don't think I've heard of it before. Now I have to Google this later. This game means Michael J. Fox, kinda. This is important information how we're gonna probably save somebody later on. But this is hilarious. Age was saying about the alpha stuff has been disproved. There's so much psych research that they didn't do properly that's just complete. They're like, yes, this is the new, anytime they come out with a new management system based on personalities or whatever, alpha beta personality tests, it's usually they haven't done the science on it the way they should too. Is this yes, Mr. Cantot, this is my first playthrough. Where cats ginger snaps sound like something from Sweden? Ginger snaps, they're good cookies. I'm gonna read this part. Symptoms of werewolfery. When hunting for a werewolf, it is important to remember that your biggest clues will come through your suspect's personalities. Becoming a werewolf is not transparent, no matter how the victim tries to hide it. What is... Okay, not transparent. They mean... The way they worded that's not great. The tainted subhuman blood... Subhuman blood? Greatly alters the subject's own mind and personality, even physical appearance. Therefore, look for symptoms in your human suspects that include increasing violence, increasing aggression, unprovoked rages, insomnia, restlessness, restless leg syndrome, sleep apnea, and other bizarre behavior. Unfortunately, over time, these symptoms can be brought under control, so do not rely upon them exclusively. Should it be a mane of fantastic 90s hair? How to become a werewolf in 3 easy steps. Ah, okay, cool. There's one I have not seen because I don't watch terrifying movies, but there's one, there's a movie about, it's like, I have to get the name later, but basically it's like where they think that, you don't become, like, they were raised in like this weird cloistered society where you don't become an adult until your eye teeth fall out, and then they switch everything up as like an experiment, and it goes crazy like that. Just diarrhea, and also upset stomach. You're gonna have dizziness. Have you seen the Boys to Men commercial? Obviously you have. That is a hilarious commercial to me. Except now I've seen it 50 billion times because they play it all the time, and now it's not cool. A good example of this comes from a case reported by the Ancient Priesthood Society, Manos Hands of Fate of Brazil. A rash of werewolf killings that were tracked to a high-ranking officer in the army. The society became aware of the man mainly through rumors of his violent behavior and changed personality. The case was successfully resolved with the man's capture.
A good example of this comes from a Manos del Sol, Men of the Sun.
Oh,
I wonder if they're like Schottenjägers, only Brazilian.
There you go, Brazilian Schottenjägers. That sounds cool. Werewolf. Manos, the Hands of Fate. All right, is this the last?
A good example of this.
Okay, is this the last? We're like skimming. We're like, this is super important, so we're gonna skim.
Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Thank you for being a friend.
I was referencing Mystery Science Theater. That's what I was referencing. All right, letter to Ludwig. Oh, this is a letter we have to read. There's a lot of reading in this game. Okay, hopefully she'll read it.
4th of March, 1864. To King Ludwig II, most gracious ruler of all Bavaria. I beg your forgiveness for my forthrightness in this letter, but I fear terribly for your Majesty's safety, and thus have no time for subtlety. I have heard that the one they call the Black Wolf is close to your Highness. I have been investigating this man for reasons I cannot name at present, and I have learned that he is extremely dangerous and can only have the most dire of motives at heart in anything he pursues.
Hello, Elliot.
4th of March, 1864. I have heard that the one they call...
Yes, we need to go to the next page, game.
I beg your Highness only this. Please do not see this man alone, nor even with your servants only to guard you. I promise you, all will be made clear very shortly when my investigation is complete. For now, only keep yourself safe. Your most grateful servant, Christian von Ritter, Schloss Ritter, Rittersburg, Bavaria.
Bavaria! Okay, so that lets us know... Wait, can we look at the Can we look at the outside of this? Does she comment on that? She doesn't comment on it. Because that would give them a timeline. The letter wasn't meant for you, reading other people's mail. That's also old. Now it's a historical document. Alright, so Victor Ritter's journal. Oh, I didn't know we got that. 1720 to 1753. Okay, this is the case.
Numerous deaths at the hands of a marauding wolf being recorded in a neighboring county. I set out to see if I could determine the cause. There had been rumors of a werewolf, and the dark signs did indeed seem to be present. The deaths had all occurred within a 40-kilometer range of woods, and at the heart was the village of
twisters of
Alfing.
Names.
My assistant and I set a trap a short distance from the village. Though the beast had shown a propensity for human flesh, livestock had also been taken.
My assistant. Does that mean he used his assistant as like bait? He's like, I locked my assistant in a trap.
It was a newling lamb we loosed in the thicket as a lure.
Oh.
We awaited downwind. For 2 nights, the lamb bleated to no purpose, and once we had to fend off a hungry fox. But at last, the beast himself took the bait. I might have missed him. The night was so dark, and the wolf himself was black. But my assistant saw the light of his eyes, and I heard the lamb's cries turn fearful. He had the poor dumb lamb by the throat when we sprang. It was a newling lamb.
Okay, hang on.
He was swift and might have escaped, but his fatal mistake was to attack rather than run. My dagger struck through his chest and into his right lung. As I had agreed, we bound the wolf and tied shut its jaws. We brought it home to Rittersburg, still breathing, and turned it over to the magistrate. I pray for the man's unfortunate soul. May the law be swift and merciful.
Oh, you did? N30V3NOM? I'll say N30. That's perfect. You recently bought this game and Gabriel Knight 1. They're fun games. I played through Gabriel Knight, the first one. It's fun. This is my first playthrough of this game. It's super fun. Man, I saw a werewolf down at Trader Joe's. Sure just wasn't a hipster, Matt.
God be praised for aiding his servant. From his hand came the strength and wisdom to end the killing. Victor Ritter, Schottenjäger, 20 April 1750.
Now we know the date, and we can ask, you got physical copies off of eBay, so you didn't go through like GOG or anything like that? Cool. Do you have the setup where you can play those? Okay. Let me save it here real fast. I want to see, because she probably needs to go down and talk to the guy who's in charge of all the records and say, I have the dates of that trial for you. 1 was brand new and 2 is like $10. Wow. Here we go. You mostly use DOSBox. Are they on, I guess they're on CD, aren't they? The first one may not be on CD, but the second one definitely was. Hey, Colonel Sidequest, are you lurking? Wolf JWG. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna tell Gerda I'm sorry, even though I should, because I'm super mean to her for no reason, other than she's doing her job. ScumV does have a more user-friendly interface than DOSBox, but ScumV doesn't work for every game. So it just depends. Like, ScumV lets you edit things like in a way that's not like a DOS way, and DOS makes you actually, like, DOSBox makes you do more with like a DOS situation. Kind of ran into a CD-ROM, didn't want to work with ScumV. I don't mind, ever since I learned, some people have you like mount the game yourself in DOSBox, but the nice thing is, like, for most games you can drag the exec file over and just drop it in your DOSBox icon on your desktop and it'll go, which is nice. So it's not super complicated most of the time, but we don't have anything to post yet, but Scum has more, like, you can play around with the sound and you can save the way you want to save, which is nice. You can see everything in like more of a modern user interface. Hello.
Hello again. Did you need something else?
Yes. Trial records.
Remember that werewolf trial I'd asked you about? I have a date now. April 1750.
Excellent. Let me go look.
We got it. Thank you for the follow. N30V3NOM.
I heard of this case when I was a boy, but I always thought it was just a scary tale. I never thought to look in the archives. It was there, all right. What did you want to know?
Why did they bring the werewolf to Rittersburg?
Why did they bring the wolf to Rittersburg?
I don't have to read it.
I know the Schottenjäger lived here, but why didn't he just...
Kill it where he found it? I don't know. Let's see.
The life of a modern research assistant.
They
Or
wanted to
1990s.
know what man it was, who it was.
They brought it here so it would change back?
Yes, exactly.
But why would it change back?
What happened to the alleged werewolf?
He's probably executed, I'm gonna guess, if he killed that many people.
He was interrogated for 2 days.
Goss.
He confessed his guilt. The trial took place on the 3rd day.
I have an affection for
and
Doss
he
because I grew up
was
with Doss.
sentenced to death by quartering and the stake. He was given a final meal. He asked to see a confessor, and this was granted. He died at dawn the following day.
They pulled off his limbs and burned him?
Don't think harshly of us, miss. That was a long time ago.
Oh, I got it now. Neo Venom. You spelled it out for me the first time, but I didn't quite catch it because it was painted. So it's Neo Venom. Yeah, you're like, I know my name is, yeah, I could have went with Neo Venom, but I wanted to be Leet, like my old school PC games days. Yes, gotcha. I'm not even reading that correctly, but I see it now, Neo Venom. Perfect. The alleged werewolf was killed at dawn. They weren't sure, but they killed him anyway.
Where was the werewolf kept while it was here?
The dungeon. There's a dungeon in the rat house basement. We don't use it anymore, of course. Haven't for many years.
Okay.
Did it change back?
That's what it says. They put the wolf in a cell, and the next morning they found a man in there. A laborer from out of town identified him as Baron von Raleigh from Alfing.
Oh, he's a baron. Neo Venom says you got about 73 point-and-click games? Awesome. That's cool. Why did they want to find out who the man was?
Why did they want to find out who the werewolf was?
Probably so they can identify his pact.
Yes.
Isn't it nice to have someone who just translates from the German right
It
for us?
says here that a group of villagers were sent to the werewolf's hometown once they learned its human identity.
Why? They thought there were more of them there?
In those days, the family of the identified werewolf would be in great danger. Many believed such curses were handed down through the bloodline. Was there anything else?
I suppose not.
That's it for now.
Unless, is there any way I could see the dungeon?
It would be my pleasure.
We get to see the dungeon! Yay! Neo says Maniac Mansion is your first. Oh, Matt McGrath. I don't know if he's still here, but he has. I think he's got the world speed record for Maniac Mansion. Have you played the new game? The point-and-click game that came out by that Gilbert put out.
Everything's been kept the way it was when the dungeon was in
Midnight, my
use.
brains.
We show it off to tourists sometimes.
What? Flames? Wait, is Grace getting psychic powers? Thimbleweed Park, yes.
Are you all right?
Thank you.
I'm fine.
She doesn't look
It's
fine.
just that this place is so claustrophobic.
I tell you what, normally this place is locked to keep out the village children. I'll leave it open. You can
Flames
come
on
and
the
go
side of my
as you
face.
please.
Would you? Thank you so much.
You are most welcome. Goodbye, and good luck.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I'm leaving you alone in this scary, scary place, and you look like you're about ready to have a seizure, but you'll be fine. Yes, I have played. I played all the way through the Blackwell series. Hale asked me if I'd played any of the Wadjet games. Yeah, I've played all the way through the Blackwell series. I have a couple other ones on my GOG account I need to play, but they're super fun. Thank you for the follow, Hale. I can't do it as well as she does it. #1 Captain America. Yes. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've played part of Zack McCracken. I have not finished it, much to my chagrin. I just haven't. I started it for Nintendo, and then I kind of forgot what I was doing. I just need to restart it and replay it thoroughly. There's still a bed in here, guys. This does not seem like a good idea. Not the #1 Captain America, but the #1 cat in America. It's a Leslie Hall reference.
Von Rollick slept here.
Yeah, let's not get werewolf germs on us. Like, if it's please. Hale says, I haven't played Blackwell yet, but I did play Primordia, Resonance, and Technobabylon. Those are all the games I have not played. I've only played the Blackwell versions of things. Right, and there's nothing else we can look here other than to say, like, he slept here. Those can't be the original linens, because they would be, like, disintegrated by now, but, you know.
Von Rollick slept here.
Okay, so that's not really super helpful. So, can we look out the window? Oh boy. Dun, 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 dun. Someone's gonna come behind her and stab her in the back.
He asked to see a confessor.
Oh. He has to see a confessor. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if we've got that record in there. Is there anything else over here we need to look at? Nope, just the sad cot. Okay. Let's go talk to the guy at the church and say, hey! Did you know of any werewolf confessions being made?
Hallo.
Guten Tag.
Haben Sie hat der Kirche Papiere von 1750?
Wie bitte?
Papiere, Geschichte von 1750. How do you say that? Sprechen Sie Englisch?
Nein, leider, ich spreche nicht Englisch.
All right. Danke.
Bitte schön.
Oh, really? A bunch of German fans are making a remake of Maniac Mansion called Night of the Meteor? Cool. Alright, we still can't talk to them?
I don't want to disturb her.
Okay, so we know that he went to see a confessional.
I wonder what kind of flowers these are.
Well, I wish we had someone to ask, but we don't. Alright. Well, I guess we could go to the bar and ask, but I don't think he's gonna know what the flowers. Hey, what flowers are those in front of the church? Bum 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 bum. Oompa 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 doo.
Yes?
Ooh, Ludwig II.
Do you know anything about King Ludwig II?
Colonel Sidequest says, Sir, what kind of flowers are
Everybody
these?
knows about Ludwig. He was the last true king Bavaria had. Why do you think I hang his portrait?
Oh, he's a handsome man over here.
Huh? Do you know what that is? That is from the Munich newspaper the day after the king died. My great-grandfather saved it. It has been handed down to every
Now I know who
first
it
son.
is.
That is what Bavarians think of Ludwig.
Wait, okay, so actually historically, how did that work with, because Queen Victoria's daughter married somebody in the German aristocracy to be like the queen with the king over here. It didn't go so well, but was that Ludwig? Elliot, really? Jeez, I'm sorry. For real? I don't know a lawyer. I've never had to use one before. That's kind of terrifying. Someone said earlier, Matt, that this actor was on, oh my gosh. It's a famous point-and-click game that has a bunch of people that look like skeletons. Grim Fandango.
What was Ludwig like? Why is he so revered?
Oh, he was a genius. He had a great mind, you know. He built castles, is what he did, and kept on building them until they killed him.
Who killed him?
Them, those politicians. They said he was crazy. Got a doctor to sign some papers. They arrested him.
Then what happened?
What do you think? They killed him. Oh, they said it was suicide. But me, I don't believe that. It was murder.
So they killed him. Why did they kill him?
Thanks.
Was he a werewolf? Did they try and make him into a werewolf? I want to look at this picture again. This guy looks familiar. Hi again, Evelyn. He's a very tragic figure. Does this look like the guy? This looks a lot like the guy in the bar, not the bar, in the hunting lodge. It makes me feel like maybe that guy's...
I don't want to disturb him.
Why not? Disturb him. Alright, so hopefully we have enough to maybe write a letter. This will tell us if we've got all the information, if we can write a letter to Gabriel or not. I bet that he does look like James Franco a little bit. Young James Franco in a wig with giant black hair. Okay, let's... This tragic music. Me and this lady just can't get along. I've been super disrespectful of her all this time. Why doesn't she like me? I searched her rooms. I insulted her job. I yelled at her. Alright. Are we exiting to the typewriter? I guess we are. I think we've got a lot of information to send Gabriel, man. Send him a letter.
I'm not quite ready to write the big hero yet.
Really? We have so much information right now. The 1990 X fashion in this game? Yes, 10 out of 10. You know, it's tragic. She could do so much better. They all could. Servo, they all could. Well, Neo, yeah, it is cool to... I like to play point-and-click games. There are several people that do. Hippolyto Pichardo, for one, does. So there's like, I think, also the Cheddar Man does, Matt McGrath does. There's like 4 or 5 of us, maybe more. Oh my gosh, Elliot. That's crazy. I'm sorry that happened. Ivelin also does them as well, yes. Ivelin, you're doing... You're in early 1980s still, or are you mid 1980s? It's fun. It makes it nice. I like to play these games anyway, but it's fun for chat interactions too. Because I don't have the Twitch skills to like do a first-person shooter, much less even do that while talking to anybody. Plus, I just don't enjoy that type of game. And other people do their cool games, but I don't. All right, let's talk. Can we talk?
I don't have anything to say to her right now.
Really? Okay. I have nothing to say. I'm in a huff. I'm in a huff. What else can I say? I'm in a very large huff. We need to look up some more stuff in that. Oh, crap. No. Go back inside. We need to call. We have this card for this professor we know at Yale that's a history professor. I think we need to call them. Yeah, especially when you get stuck, Neo, this is a good time to interact. It's like, I just wanted to say hi to y'all. It's not because I don't know what I'm doing next. You're not doing point and click yet. That's true, they really weren't. You did a lot of text parser games, haven't you, Evelyn? Okay, let's call... Okay. Professor Garv. Alright, here we go. Okay, good. We got our phone call.
Hello?
Professor Barkley, this is Grace Nakamura. I'm calling from Germany.
Germany? I thought you were in New Orleans.
I was, but anyway, it's rather important or I wouldn't have bothered you.
Elliot.
Do you know anything about King Ludwig II of Bavaria?
Well, that's a hell of a thing to ask a man in the middle of the night. Late 1800s, right?
Yes.
This isn't really my field, but I think he was crazy or something.
I wish I knew. Do you know anyone who specializes in German history?
It's like, this is not the 2 a.m. phone call from you I wanted.
University of Berlin. I'll ring him. What's your number there?
It's 4989-555-7878.
That's not a real phone number,
Okay,
obviously.
I'll call you back if I remember this conversation in the morning anyway.
Great. Sorry again. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
He's like, when I said...
I'm not quite ready to write the big hero yet.
He's like, when I said call me day or night, this is not what I meant. It's actually the Sierra hint line. That'd be great if they did that. If they made the Sierra hint line, that would be great. Okay. Screwdriver. Okay, we already read this. We already read Letter to Ludwig. Victor Ritter's journal. Professor Barkley's card. Gabriel, our letter here. I don't know if LucasArts did hint line. I'm sure they did. I'd be surprised if they didn't, to be honest.
My note?
I don't know if they were as aggressive about it as maybe Sierra was.
It wasn't worth picking up the first time.
Okay, so what are we... So we've got everything here. Let's just check the library, make sure... What are all those tools behind her? They're very, like...
There's nothing else on werewolves in the occult section.
Yeah, we're gonna find a
Looks
biography.
like biographies here.
Ludwig.
I wonder if there's anything on... Yes, Ludwig. König von Bayern. König Ludwig. Sein Leben und sein Sieg. Die letzten Tage des...
This game wants you to think
König
like a
Ludwig
researcher
II.
back when there was a card catalog.
German. That's not much help.
Okay.
Looks like biographies here.
Well, yeah, most of the books should be in German.
Looks like biography.
Okay, what's up here?
I wonder if Christian Ritter's journal is here.
Ooh. Nia says my brother actually beat Maniac Mansion and Zach McCracken during the 1980s, which is impressive because the net didn't really exist.
Christian Ritter,
Yeah, that
born
is.
10 January
There wasn't a walkthrough, you
1820,
could just look
ordained
through.
as Schottenjäger, died 4 March 1864. The 4th of March. That's the date on the letter.
He died the same day he sent the letter? What? Okay, we're gonna sit here and read this book. Let's sit. That chair looks very uncomfortable, but it also... I don't know, could that be a comfortable chair, do you guys think? It looks like it's in tapestry. Okay. Let's look at this book. Christian Ritter's journal. Here we go. More from 1864.
3 January 1864. I am now in Prussia. The beast that brought me here has so far bested
Beware
me.
the Ides of March.
He is
Exactly,
secretive and
Servo.
skillful. He has much self-control, unlike what I'd been led to expect. He seems to know almost before I do where and when I will be stalking him. He turns up his nose at my lures. 3 more disappearances have occurred, and I'm no closer to learning his identity nor finding his lair. I can't even prove he took them. Not a single corpse has been found.
Okay, so he's smart.
March 3rd, 1864.
Just jumped a
I've
month.
had a break
or
at
2
last.
months.
The key was in front of me all the time. The Black Wolf, he so daringly calls himself, for all to hear and none to truly see. It is worse than I could ever have suspected. He is not just a beast, but a monster. His jaws are already around some of the best throats in Europe. I return to Rittersburg tonight. I must warn those in danger and get someone to assist me. I am in over my head.
Yikes. Hale says, I remember playing Indiana Jones Fate of Atlantis with a strategy book and we still couldn't beat it. No, those games are hard to beat. They really are. I used to play with my friend Sarah when we could not get past, I think it was Space Quest 3. We could not get past it, the first part, and we would just try over and over again. Okay, we're done with this book. Okay. I'm in over my head. So he needs an assistant. Okay, now can we type?
I'm not quite ready to write the big hero yet.
Really? We did so well. What else do we need to look up here? Is there anything else we need to find in here? Any particular book you want us to click on, game?
I'm not sure what other case books would be relevant.
Okay, not that. Oop. Where's my... Oh, I'm sorry, Elliot. Nia says, actually played Leisure Suit Larry 5 when I was about 12. Got me into women. That's a game that the cover says, keep children away.
Looks like biographies here. I wonder if there's anything on... Yes, Ludwig. König von Bayern.
We
König
don't speak
Ludwig.
German.
Sein Leben und sein Sieg. Die letzten
Sometimes they are,
Tage
Hale.
des
Sometimes they're not.
König Ludwig II.
I think they're more aware of, like,
German.
letting
That's
the
not
person
much
make
help.
that leap. Sometimes not, though. I've played some tough ones.
I'm not sure what other case books would be relevant.
Siberia 1, 2, and I'm on 3 being one of those. Your uncle let you play it. It's always some like other relative who's like, nah, it'll be fine. Is that just what I clicked on
Looks
again?
like biographies here.
Yes, I did. I clicked that on already. Alright, we gotta find... So, we already... We did a lot of research. Okay, this music is driving me crazy. It's always the uncle. The Journey Down is probably my favorite of the new generation. Have you played any of the what company is it? They're a French company. They did the Night of the Rabbit. They did the Deponia series. I haven't played the Deponia series yet. But they're a French company that does point and click games. Some of them are really beautiful. They're very talky point and click games. Okay, so let's go down here and see. There's like plants near the church we gotta figure out, but I don't know if they're gonna make us figure out this chapter or a different chapter. I liked Night of the Rabbit. Some of the puzzles are frustrating, but the games, Daedalic. Thank you, Cheddar Man. Thank you, Cheddar Man. But Night of the Rabbit was fun. Some of the puzzles are really like I need to get help on like 2 or 3 of them, just because they were so obscure. And I enjoyed it, but they make their characters talk a little too much. But it's a beautiful game, and the plot's fun.
Hello again. Did you need something else?
Church records, cool. Neo saying, will you consider Telltale point and click? Like, to me, they are point and click, but old school gamers are like, no. I think they are. This is my, I think they are from how they play. My issue is that no one wants to use the mouse anymore. Like, I think both the King's Quest, the new chapters, and Siberia 3 had a mouse pad. Well, no, King's Quest, the new chapters didn't want you to use the mouse like a point and click at all, even though it made the game so much more smooth to play and there'd be less points. Like one point I got because I couldn't figure out how to do with their WASD system. I didn't think I could target something when I totally could. But like Siberia 3 got a patch in to do the point and click. It makes those games easier to play, but they kind of don't want to do them. Hale says the Telltale games are like a new take on the genre. So I think they feel that they have that feel to me. But everyone's so afraid of making it like a point and click. Like there's some sort of weird feeling like, I don't know why, like especially even with like the King's Quest missing the chapter fill-ins, like why would you have so much with the arrow keys when it was so much smoother most of the time if I could have just used my mouse and clicked where I wanted him to walk? It's like a weird thing. They're like, we don't want to do that because that's old-fashioned way of doing it, but it's irritating. Don't forget Strong Bad's cool game for attractive people. I have not seen anything about that. I don't know if that's a joke or a real game or a joke of a game.
I had a thought while I was in the dungeon.
Yes?
You mentioned that Baron von Rawlik was allowed to give a last confession.
The Puzzle Agent was definitely
I suppose the priest was from St. George's?
I suppose it was.
Would there be a record of the last confession? It might tell us more about the Baron's life.
Good idea, young lady. Those records are in German, though, and Father Getz doesn't speak English. Do you think this would really help your Schattenjäger?
I'm not sure. It couldn't hurt.
All right. I'll write you a note. You give it to Father Getz, and he'll see if they have a record of the confession.
Thank you, game. I don't know if this is really a puzzle solved or just being super persistent.
I'll help you translate it, okay?
That would be wonderful. Thank you so much.
Certainly. You got my curiosity up too, you know.
What a cute old man. Neo says there's a Beavis and Butthead point and click game. There's a Wayne's World point and click game. Why didn't you know about that either? Like, I didn't know that they were there. If you go to Moby Games and look up adventure games, it'll give you like all these lists. And some surprising things turn up. Like, there's so many games I didn't know had a point and click. Have you played the Discworld point and click? Sorry, I'm rolling my eyes because I can't believe I can remember this. But if you're... Wait, did he miss that? No, he did. Well, that's the mayor. I didn't realize that. We're just like, hey, mayor. Neo says, fans are making a Seinfeld point and click game. That's hilarious, especially because Zach McCracken looks exactly like Seinfeld. You could just be like, Zach McCracken is Seinfeld as a point and click game. Hale says, a question for everyone here, which point and click game is your favorite of all time? That's a really hard question to answer. I don't think I've played enough of them to have favorite of all time. There's so many good ones. Like, there's just a lot of good ones. I'll have to think about that.
Sie bitte?
Ja.
Das hier ist von Herrn Habermas.
I loved Conquest of the Longbow. I thought that was a great game. Stand there and look mysterious, they told her.
Dankeschön.
Are they allowed to write down people's confessions and, like, give them out? It's like, it seems like not a thing the church should be doing. I mean, it's not... Is this a Catholic church or is this a Lutheran church? If it's Germany, and it's this old, hard to tell. There are a ton of good ones. They're a fun game. I've never played Toonstruck, but I've seen bits and pieces of it. Christopher Lloyd always makes me laugh. It's weird that he's in that game, and then he was also in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which sort of has a similar sensibility. Okay, let's go. I think we have to go read this. I guess we could read it now. We could just stand here and read it. Church file. Oh no, we have to
Father Getz gave me this file.
It's in German. We have to give it to the mayor. Sparkly Wallflower says Toonstruck is hilarious. Well, I believe that. T-Shirt Wizard Conquest: The Longbow, you played it a few months ago. I really liked that game. I have to replay it because when I played it, I did not get Maid Marian. Like, I messed up. I bought her too many gifts. I was just excited. I bought her too many gifts in the market, and I don't know. I must have missed something else because I did not. I ended the game, and I just became a forester, and I could not marry Maid Marian. Which seems like a terrible ending. It's totally a terrible ending.
Hello again. Did you need something else?
I have the church file for you.
I have the church file.
Oh gosh, I know exactly what she's going to say.
Let me see it. What's this?
This is in English. It's from a lawyer in Buenos Aires. It's addressed to St. Georg's Church. The date is 1764.
What's it say?
Why is it in English?
It's a request for information about the death of Baron Klaus von Raleigh. It says it's for the family. I assume someone answered it. Curious?
What?
The seal on the envelope.
A wolf?
A wolf seal. Boom.
Okay. The last confession. The Raleigh family took the symbol of a black wolf to represent their great skill at the hunt. Let me see. Klaus von Raleigh says that he lived up to the family symbol too well. His friends nicknamed him the Black Wolf, but he confessed it was more because he was prideful and treated his villagers and women very badly. He was much feared. The Baron confesses that a life of sin brought the werewolf curse upon him. Listen to this. A gypsy camp, Hungarians, came to Alfing one day. He wanted one of their young women. He had her brought to his castle by force, and there he...
Raped her?
Raped her, yes.
Jeez.
He intended to release her, but before he did, the girl killed herself.
Oh, boy.
The next day, an old gypsy woman from the camp cursed him, saying that he was to become the shape that his name and his crimes showed his heart to be.
I see.
Soon afterwards,
so that's how you
the
became a
curse
werewolf.
came about. Klaus von Raleigh began to change, to run at night as wolf, to kill and eat human flesh. He begs forgiveness from God and from his wife and son. He says he welcomes his punishment, if only it will pay for his sins and save his family from further pain. That is all that is written.
That's a lot.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Thank you.
It was all in English, so we didn't really have to show it to him anyway.
Returns this to Father gets for.
Teacher that was one of the
Thank
first PC games you owned?
Good
I really
luck
liked
to
that
you,
game a
young
lot.
lady.
Did you know Christy Marks
And to your
wrote that?
shopping
She wrote some Babylon 5 scripts and also some other games. She's actually, she wrote a couple, she was working in a modern app company, and she did a really cool interview for GOG about it. Alright, now can we write the letter to Gabriel and mail it, please? For the love of Pete. I bet at some point she's gonna get attacked by a werewolf coming out of that tunnel. It's just me, or is it just getting darker and darker in here? Jeez Louise. $155 out of $679. I feel good about that. Grace is so much more logical than Gabriel. I feel like, oh, her puzzles make sense to me for the most part. I'm like, oh, you need to find this out next. You need to find that out next. I better save it, just in case I can write the letter. because I don't want to have to redo anything. Like, let's say I have to come back here at some point. I don't want to have to. Now
All right,
we can
Knight,
do it.
I've got your research.
Yes. I'm a better researcher than Goethe ever would be. I'm the best researcher. I am. It's fun. You know, the first game's fun. This game's fun. There's a couple puzzles on the first game that drove me crazy, but overall, it's really fun. The voice actors are great too. It is, but it's so fun, Cheddar Man. It really is. Okay, what's the other thing we're putting in there? I haven't played Kyrandia yet.
Now, I just need somewhere
There are
to
a lot
send
of
it
shots
to.
of her just walking around between rooms. She's got to get there somehow. They didn't quite get like the whole how you can fast click through things like Myst used to do. Okay, now we just have to mail this letter. Mail in a letter. Gotta walk all the way to town to mail a letter. Not gonna talk to Gerda because he has nothing to say. FMV is the future. I would enjoy it if they did new FMV games, as long as they're not horror games. I think they'd be fun. Click everything on everything else if I play Kyrandia. Got it, Neo. Okay. We still have not gotten those car keys. Gerda does not... I mean, I feel bad. She's just trying to do her job. It's fun, like Moulin Rouge. I keep hearing that FMV is maybe making a comeback. But it'd be interesting to see. I would like it if they would do it, but I think they're going to do it for the kind of games that I don't enjoy playing. So... that's the problem I have. Alright. Grace's package... no, oh, not addressed! Well, boo, game! Boo! We have to talk to Gerda anyway. Does Mortal Kombat make FMV popular? I think it did. It probably did. I want to play her... I have her story. That's the one with, like, video clips from this old, like, crime that you have to go through. I want to play that sometime for Indie Tuesday. I just haven't yet. Alright, let's talk to Gerda.
I don't have anything to say to her right now.
We have to say something to her right now because we have stuff to send off to her. Yes, like, she knows where Gabriel's staying.
I found the items that Gabriel wanted. Did he tell you where to send your research?
Yes. His lawyer's office in Munich.
Can I get the address?
Harald Übergrau, Marienplatz 21.
Oh, good. We're sending it to the lawyer. CDs made FMV popular because they have the space to do it.
Thanks.
Thanks. You don't have to be so mean to her. Like, the only thing she's been doing is her job. You just want it to be your job. Yeah, I do indie games on Tuesday, or semi-indie games. I'm doing Siberia 3. There's some data about whether that's an indie game, but I really want to play it. But I have her story and I want to play that on Tuesday sometime. It just looks interesting. A VR FMV game would be wacky. Yes, and they'd probably do a ton of jump scares, because that's the only thing they know how to do with VR, is FPS and jump scares. Praise! Alright, now let's go over here. Nope, we don't want to go back in the bar. Thanks, Age, we won't forget it, because you reminded us. Alright, here we go. Here we go, post office lady. Can we go in?
There's no one there.
No. Oh, we have to press the... For real? Another Tex Murphy game's coming out? I have to play the other ones.
Grüß Gott.
Womit kann ich Ihnen dienen?
I'm just gonna give this to you.
Das Päckchen soll nach München gehen.
7,40 Mark bitte.
Okay, do you have to pay her? I think I have to pay her. Not screwdriver, where's my wallet? Not... Oh, come on, man. Right? Oh, gosh.
Dankeschön.
Dankeschön!
That'll give him something to chew on.
There you go. I'm so much a better researcher than Goethe. You want to see another Gabriel Knight? I would too, like this. The third one is 3D animation. I've heard it's terrible. But I would love it. I would love a Gabriel Knight with old Grace and old Gabriel. Like, you know, 20 years from now. I would love that. Oh, goodness.
Guten Abend. How are you? Is this the castle of the Schottenjoggers here? Yes, but I'm...
How exciting! Come along, Emil. We are so thrilled to be here. Emil said it's the 1990s, for heaven's sake. The Schottenjoggers are probably long gone. Well, of course they aren't, I said. A family like that doesn't just dry up and blow away.
Oh my gosh.
The good Lord's put his mark on them. Who are you? I was just wondering the same thing, dear. Neither of you girls look like the heroic type, but who am I to judge? God chooses his soldiers, and who am I to put in my 2 cents?
No, we're the Smiths from Merrimack, Pennsylvania. This is my wife,
Merrimack,
Merle.
Pennsylvania.
You can call me Emil.
My husband. If I don't get right to the point, he'll get there for me.
It's nice to meet you both.
They should have said they're from Indiana.
Did you hear about the
Or
Schottenjägers?
Minnesota.
Oh, we're demonologists. My wife makes it her business to know a lot about a lot of different things. She's a regular, what you call, occultist scholar, aren't you, Mother?
That's right.
Yeah.
I read about you all when I was studying an old witch trial last spring, and I have been dying to get over here ever since.
Well, so nice of you to stop by, but I'm afraid the Schottenjäger isn't here right now. I'll let him know you called, though.
Oh, no. When I was so hoping to talk shop. We fighters of darkness are so rare these days.
Don't I know it? Can't scare one up to save your soul.
It's not your fault, Missy. I told Merle to call before he came.
People just don't take you seriously unless you're standing right there. You know that, Em.
Well, it's rather late, and if you're driving, you might as well, you know.
Thank you for being a friend.
We're going to spend the night at the guest house in town.
Stop by tomorrow, won't you, dear? You and I can exchange stories at least.
We'll see.
Well, come on, Merle. These ladies are tired, and I think we ought to go.
But, Em.
Come on, now, let's go.
Em.
Good night, ladies. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. She's
wrong?
getting a vision or something.
This just happens. Now.
Cheddarman says Jimmy Stewart must have been pretty desperate for gigs.
I see danger.
Good night.
Someone
I'll be done in
close
just
to
a
you
couple
is in
minutes too.
danger.
Gabriel?
I see something.
That will
like
see
a
was
wolf.
ice cold. Good night, Neo Venom.
Now, don't you worry, miss. My Merle is going to be all right. This just happens sometimes, that's all. It just happens. Come on, Merle. Let's go. Come on.
Mom Earl. Her name should have been Pearl. Hey, binary
What
spirit.
happened?
I don't know.
They just came in and were weird. We don't know. Chapter 3. All right. Then after this movie, I have to save it because I'll be done. The end. Oh boy. What is that? What is... Goose. Ear. Book. People talking to each other. The goose is gonna... Those things are mean. The goose is cooked. Somebody eating goose. It's gross. Oh, he's having a dream of a black wolf eating a goose. Okay. Uh-oh. Guest director David Lynch. Mr. Ken says he's cooking the goose with his eyes. Alright, I gotta save this. That is hilarious. That is, on that hilarious note, I am done for tonight, guys. I will be back on Saturday with Sid Meier's Covert Action, and then Monday we'll be back with more Gabriel Knight fun. Services Queen lose him again. So thank you guys so much for all the hosts and the follows. I super appreciate it. It's awesome to get all the support and so much fun to have you guys here. So I appreciate all of this. Turn this off. Yes, 'cause I can't stand that ticking clock anymore. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you for being here. Bye.